Y'all, I don't really care about how many people is in this live or anything like that. I really don't care. Like, I just gotta vent right about now and just get a couple of things off my chest. I got hot, that's why I had to take this damn tank off. Like, I'm gonna catch up on all of my reviews tonight. Y'all know my auntie funeral was yesterday or whatever, so I didn't have no time to do anything or nothing like that. And I go back to work in like the next hour and 30 minutes. So when I get home tonight, I rewatch all the shows, make my notes to do whatever it is I need that needs to be done or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I catch up on my reviews. The only review that's up right now is the Housewives reunion, but I didn't get to do nothing else because of the fact that my auntie funeral was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I was with my family like all day yesterday. But I just need to vent right now, and I just need to get this off my chest right about now at this point in time. And I'm just gonna say this: Scotty is not perfect. I never sit up here and say that I'm the perfect person in the world, because I'm not. I'm not a perfect person by the least bit. I have my fuck ups just like everybody else do. I really do. But the only thing about me that's different from most motherfuckers is that I can own up to all of my fuck ups. I can let you know I have a bad attitude sometimes. Sometimes I could be a motherfucking bitch sometimes. And sometimes I can have the worst judgment on people sometimes. But I'm still a good person. If I rock with you, I rock with you tenfold all the way. I rock with you when you're up. I rock with you when you in a pine box. It don't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rock with you. If I call you my friend, you my motherfucking friend, regardless of how you are and what you do. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, it's like so many things has been running through my brain, and it's like it's not even just one person, it's just several people. I feel like this. I just can't deal with people that don't know how to be a damn friend. You know what I'm saying? It's just, and the reason why I came and did this live is because I really have had it up to here with people right about now. I really have had it up to here with people. At this point in time, I'm just about done trying to be everything to everybody, but ain't nobody being everything to me. Nobody gives a fuck about me and how the fuck I feel. You know what I'm saying? That's really how I feel right now, honestly. And it's fucked up that I'm constantly being put in certain areas or certain positions as to where, you know, my feelings aren't never being taken into account about anything. I'm always looking out for everybody else. I'm always trying to do the right thing by everybody else, but nobody does the right thing by me. Nobody ever takes the steps to do right by me. You know what I'm saying? Just yesterday, um, I was on my way to my auntie funeral, and you know, it was a friend of mine that I haven't seen in like 3 years. They called me like a year and a half ago, and they were like, I've just been going through a lot of things. I've been in counseling. You know, I made a video about this guy. You know, I'm going to counseling. You know, everything is gonna be okay. I'm gonna eventually come back around. You know what I'm saying? It's never an issue. You've been my best friend for all these years and blah 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 blah. But then, you know, yesterday, you know, he had took his Facebook off and all of that stuff. So yesterday I get a text message from several of the friends that we have mutually, and they was like, look at here, look who's been, you know, look who done snuck their asses back on Facebook. So I noticed that he hadn't popped up on my timeline at all. So I'm like, how y'all seeing this and I'm not? So I go and try to find him. I look up, and this bitch has removed me as a motherfucking friend on Facebook. Now, that's not really why I'm mad. That would be a real petty reason to be mad. But what it does for me is show me exactly where we stand as far as our friendship is concerned, because all I've ever done was be his friend. Like, I've listened to him go through his heartbreaks. I was there for him when his mother passed, even when he pushed me away when his mother passed. Mind you, we had never had, me and this man has never had an issue of no sort. It don't make no sense. We've never had an issue, period. People thought we were dating. Like, that's just how close we were. So, what I don't like, and you can also charge this to the situation that all of y'all know about. What I don't like is when I'm riding for somebody and I'm constantly, referring to them as my friend, my brother, my sister, whatever it is they are to me. But in hindsight, I don't even know that these people don't even fuck with me like that. And I don't even know that. But I'm always the one that's being looked at as the ass kisser. How am I an ass kisser and I don't even know? I mean, all I know is what they show me. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm going with this is, you can ask a person 100 motherfucking times, do they got a problem with you? You can ask a person 100 motherfucking times, is there an issue between you and them? You can ask them that 100 motherfucking times, and they'll tell you no. And because y'all supposed to be friends, and they told you it ain't no motherfucking issue, you believe that shit. Why do you believe that shit? You believe that shit simply off the strength that y'all are friends. Y'all are friends. And because y'all are friends, you wouldn't think that a friend would lie to you about an issue that they got with you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this constantly happens to me. You know what I'm saying? This constantly happens to me. I'm always straightforward with everybody about the way I feel. If they did something that fucking pissed me off, they know they did it. If I got an issue with something that a person has said to me, if they hurt my motherfucking feelings, they would know that. They would know that. Off the rip, they'll know that. I mean, I'm not the type of person that's not gonna practice what the fuck they preach. I sit up here and talk about how real I am and how 100 I am all motherfucking day. So if I'm gonna sit up here and preach that shit to the people that watch me every motherfucking week, why wouldn't I utilize that in my real life? The difference between me and most bitches is that the shit that I say, I really mean that shit. If I vibe and I rock with your motherfucking ass, that's just really what it is. Like, for real. So, this person that has been my friend for all these years, you know what I'm saying? I look up on my way to bury my aunt and I see that this motherfucker done removed me on Facebook. Now, it's petty as a motherfucker. But it just shows me exactly where the fuck we stand, because we got the same friends and every last one of them are still following him on social media. He's still following them, but he ain't following me. What the fuck did I do to you? I didn't do a damn thing to you. Nothing. My friends came to me and they told me, he got a problem with you. He got an issue with you. He feels like you're negative. And what I mean by negative is, whenever you're dealing with a hardship in life, you don't really find the positive in it. Like, it's kind of like you shut down because of a negative situation. That's true. I do that a lot. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you. I do that shit a lot. I'm well aware of that. But at the same time, he does the same shit. So how you gonna use that as an excuse when you do the same thing? First of all, we're both fucking Aquarius. We're both Aquarius. So a lot of the shit that I do, he do the same shit. Which is probably why we connected on so much, because we both do the same shit. There have been countless times where he has disappeared because he was going through something, because he was wallowing in his own self-pity, or wallowing in his own issues, or just drowning himself with sorrow so much. And I was always the one to tell him, there's the light at the end of the tunnel for you, just like it is for everybody else. Like, you have way more going on than me. Like you finished your college degree. I didn't. You're going into the career that you wanted to go into. I didn't. I'm still trying to find my way. You have so much to look forward to than I do. But if I can see the light at the end of everything else, so can you. I was always there to give him that sound advice, and I never wanted to let him stay in that negative place. But you want to turn your back on me because you feel like when bad things go wrong in my life, I become negative. You do the same thing, so how are you going to condemn me for doing the same thing you do? If anything, as a friend, you should be there to be my backbone the same way that I'm your backbone. But people really don't understand it because at the same time, when people move up in life, they feel like they got to leave folks behind that was there for them at rock bottom. And you know, a lot of people have that mindset. But one thing about me is that I don't give a fuck what I do. If I still do YouTube videos and somehow, some way, somebody find out about me and I move up to the top, the same people that was with me when I was at the bottom, they gonna be with me when I'm at the top. I would never leave people like that. That's just the type of loyalty that I have for people. I would never leave somebody that was there for me in the trenches. If you was in the trenches with me, you gonna be in the high life with me. That's just the way I am. You know what I'm saying? It's just, for me, like, this shit has been sitting on my heart since yesterday. And the fact of the matter is, me and this guy, we have been friends for years, but our friendship died when his mother passed away. Like back in 2013, his mother died. When his mother died, he shut himself out from everybody. Everybody. We didn't hear from him for a whole summer. And he came back around and we started back talking again. And then, you know, when he had issues with his boyfriend, you know what I'm saying? The thing with that was his boyfriend would come to me and another friend of mine about him. And, you know, I'm going to keep it real. I'm like, well, you know how he can be sometimes, but you got to be patient. You took what I said and you twisted it around and brought it back to my friend. And my friend come back and tell me, the friend that I'm referring to comes back and tell me what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's not what happened. So because his boyfriend had done that to me, I stopped fucking with his boyfriend like that. And I told him, you know, if you decide to get back with this guy, I'm going to be there for you the whole way through. I'm not going to turn my back on you. I personally don't like your boyfriend. I don't fuck with your boyfriend. But if he makes you happy, I'm going to rock with you on it. I ain't gonna turn my back on you for that. You know what I'm saying? You love who the fuck you love. Cause you didn't like everybody that I was fucking with either. So I ain't gonna do you like that. But it seems like soon after I made my point to say that I don't fuck with your boyfriend, but I'm gonna still be a friend to you and support you in your relationship. It's like after I said that, he stopped fucking with me like that. That's when he stopped fucking with me like that. After I made it clear that I didn't fuck with his boyfriend like that. I don't like your boyfriend, but if he makes you happy, then that's fine. Kudos to your ass, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what makes you happy, that's what makes you happy. Ain't nothing I can say about it. Cause love is love. It ain't for everybody to like. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for everybody to like. But I just feel like that's fake as fuck to me. That's the fakest shit anybody could do to me. Like, if I'm asking you if it's a problem and you say no, okay. I have no other choice but to believe you if you tell me, because we supposed to be friends. So if you're my friend and you're telling me that we don't have a problem, I have no other choice but to believe what the fuck you say. Because if I'm honest with you, I automatically feel like you're going to show me the same courtesy. But most times, it's not like that. You're the only one being honest. You're the only one showing them that courtesy. You're the only one being loyal. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it is a lot of the time. And it's not fair. You know what I'm saying? It ain't fair. And then, what kills me is when a person has a problem with you and they tell everybody but you. All the while you out here riding for them. All the while you out here doing this. You repping them. That's your best friend, or that's your friend. That's your homeboy. You know what I'm saying? They all this to you. You shouting them out for their birthday. You just doing everything you possibly can. You checking up on them and all sorts of shit. But yet you're vilified for doing that on the outside, because people are on the outside looking in and they think that you a damn fool for doing it. They think that you are a damn fool for doing it. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? It just seemed like, but you don't understand why everybody's saying you a damn fool, because you ain't doing shit. You ain't doing shit wrong. You just being there for your friend. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's just your friend. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with riding for your fucking friend. You're supposed to ride for your friend. If you are a friend, you're supposed to be there for your friend at any given moment. You know what I'm saying? Like any given second, you're supposed to be there for them. And that's just the way I roll. Like if I call somebody my motherfucking friend, if I call you my motherfucking friend, I'm gonna ride for your motherfucking ass. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. If you wrong, I'ma tell you wrong. If you right, I'm gonna tell you right. If it's indifferent, I'm gonna also say that too. That's what you're supposed to do. If you feel like, if you got a friend and you feel like they're not being a friend to you, they're not doing this, they're not doing that, they're not supporting you the way you feel like you should be supported, just say that shit. Why just sit up and make everybody else look like they're a damn fool, and then just allow people to drag your friend through the motherfucking mud? Because apparently if that's the motherfucking case, then they was never your motherfucking friend to begin with. You feel what I'm saying to you? Like, at this point in time, I'm over it. I'm over people at this point. I'm over it. I'm so done with people at this point in time. And I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be shady right about now or nothing like that. But I'm just done with people. I'm so done with the fake and the phony ass people. I'm so tired of being the scapegoat for people. I am too good of a person to be that for people. And and when I get upset, and when I revert to who the fuck I used to be, everybody wants to say that Scotty is wrong. Everybody want to say you wrong for cussing that bitch out. You wrong for trying to run up in that bitch house and try to fight them. You wrong for doing this. You wrong for doing that. How the fuck am I wrong? I'm the one that got wrong, bitch. I'm the one that got wrong. So how the hell am I wrong? I didn't do anything wrong. Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, it's just, for me, it's just, I'm just over people. I'm so done with it. I spend way too much time caring about people. I'm so done with it. I'm done with caring about people. I'm done with trying to be there for people. If a bitch ain't there for me the way I'm there for them, then fuck them. That's just how I feel. I'm so over it. I'm done. I'm just done with people. And sometimes I feel like I can't even be the person that I am, because the person that I am gets walked on a lot. Because see, the thing about it is, I've changed a lot of my ways. I was a raging bitch at one point in time. Could nobody get close to me. But once I stopped doing, even when I was a raging bitch, I was caring about people. And I was always, there for people. Even when I was a bitch, I was there for people. It's just, I'm an Aquarius. So we can be aloof and all those things. But one thing about it, we're very loyal. And we always looking out for people. And we always have that helping hand out for anybody that need it. I give a bitch my last dollar in my motherfucking pocket before I let them starve. When I lost my motherfucking job at Dollar General, before I got this job I got now, I had about $10 to my motherfucking name. And one of my friends needed it for gas. I gave them my last $10. Last $10. Didn't have nothing else. Didn't have nothing else for myself. But yet, I'm always the one that's looking bad. But you can't do anything but, I only have myself to blame. Because, people can tell you things. But I always feel like this. If you're my friend, There's nothing a person can tell me about you that will make me turn on you. Only you and your actions can make me turn on you. And not even turn on you. Just stop fucking with you. Because one thing about me, one thing about Scotty is this. I don't give a fuck what you do to me. I don't give a fuck if we fall out. I don't give a fuck if you did the most heinous shit to me. But one thing about me is that I would never bash a person that was once my friend. Not in the public. Especially not in the public. Not even in the private. Only thing I say is that I don't fuck with them. But all I can say is I wish them all the best. I would never want nothing bad to happen to them. I wouldn't want nothing bad happen to nobody in their family. But me, I don't fuck with them because of what they did to me. And it's sad. It's sad that I gotta be the one to deal with that. It's sad. But and then you know what? Another thing is I'm not a follower, the leader ass bitch either. I'm gonna always make my own motherfucking decisions. I will always fuck with who the fuck I wanna fuck with. I'm gonna always be nice to who the fuck I wanna be nice to. Cause one thing about it, I would expect the same from a motherfucker that's my friend. I don't give a fuck who I don't like. You ain't got to dislike not now, bitch. I dislike. You ain't got to do none of that. That's me. I'm just a solid ass motherfucker. That's just me. That's why when I do my housewife reviews, I go to fuck in on Phaedra. I go to fuck in on her. And the reason why is because I went through that same shit. I was Candy. Okay? I was Candy. I had a friend that was upset with me and I ain't even know it. Hell, I got one right now that got an issue with me and I don't even know it. Like, it doesn't matter. You can have a you can be the best friend to a motherfucker. You could be a good friend to a motherfucker. And somebody can still find a reason to be mad with you. Somebody can still find a flaw in you. I don't give a fuck what flaws you got though, bruh. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, we all have flaws. We all got that. Ain't no bitch better than the next bitch. That's one thing I will say. Ain't no bitch better than the next bitch. And I never pretend to be that. Never pretend to be that. All I'm going to say is, it's fucked up how people do you. It don't matter. So, only thing I can say is, I'm done with people though. Like, I just had to get on here and vent. Like, I'm over people. I'm just done with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that I could ever have it in my heart to be a mean person. But I'm just done with people. I'm done with people. I'm done with trying with people. I'm done with being nice to people. I'm done with that. I can never respect people that cannot be honest with me. I will never respect people that can't keep it real with me. I'm a grown ass man. I can acknowledge if I was wrong. But some people, they can do stuff to you and they'll be the victim. It's crazy to me. Even now, even with the shit that's even with the incident that happened with me on here on YouTube or whatever, and such blasted me for some petty shit. Do you see me saying anything about them? No. Do you see me blasting them? No. Do you see me just trying to make him look bad? No. You won't. Now, my feelings are hurt behind it. That's one thing I will admit to. My feelings are hurt behind that. And I can be a real man to step up and say that. My feelings are most definitely hurt behind that because I was not expecting it. But one thing you will know, I ain't never gonna try to bury nobody like that. I don't give a fuck what they do to me. It ain't gonna never happen. Period. I don't care how mad I am. I don't care how upset I am. I don't care how mad you make me, or how hurt I am. I would never do that. A lot of people want me to, but I won't. Because at the end of the day, with that situation, and it's the only thing I'm going to say about that situation. With that situation, I still got the respect to not do that. I still got the respect to do that. To not do that. We had a friendship. So with that being said, I respect the fact that we had a friendship. I'm not gonna blast that boy like that. All I have to do is wish his ass the best, and I'm just gonna stay on my side. I'm done with it. I don't want nobody, and then, that's why I went ahead and just slid that situation on in there. I don't want nobody asking me about it. It's a dead issue. It's a dead situation. I don't give a fuck about it. I have enough going on, and I just came on here to vent about friendships, period. You know what I'm saying? So, don't even say that, Glam Bill. Don't do that. Don't even do them like that. But I came on here to vent because this has just been a blow up for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just been too much. I've had to deal with too much lately. And this was just a build up. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of feel better now that I came on here and vented to y'all. I do kind of feel better. You know what I'm saying? It's just that with me, I take friendships very seriously. That's just me. I'm live. but but yeah, I take that seriously. I take friendships very seriously. That's all. And I won't be crying about it. I want to, but I won't. I won't though. It just hurts when people do me like that. It just does, you know what I'm saying? But I'm good. You know, I have a lot of things to look forward to. I have a lot of people. I'm not gonna do anything to myself, Glam Bill. Like, you know, I'm not. I don't have no thoughts of suicide or no shit like that. You know, I don't have no bouts of. I'm not even depressed. It's just that it was just a lot on my mind, and I had to get it off. I had to get it out of me. But like I said, all I can do is um, just move on with life, cause that hurt. And I'm not even talking about Justin. I'm talking about my other friend, that hurts me. Like, we were friends since high school, and for it to just be suddenly over like that, and I don't even know why it's over, but for him to just cut me off like that when I ain't been none but a friend to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just a friend to you. You call me. He's called me at 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning to cry and vent, and as unhappy as I was to have to answer the phone, I still did that. You know what I'm saying? It's and I ain't looking for no sympathy. So anybody, if anybody thinks I'm looking for that, then bruh, I ain't looking for no sympathy. I don't need no sympathy from nobody. I don't need nobody feeling sorry for me either. It's just I had to get that off my mind and off my chest. And it is what it is. But in about 2 weeks, I'll be going on my guys trip with my friend, with my real friends to Houston, and we're gonna have a great time. And that's that. I need a vacation anyway. I've had a lot going on in my world. Hell, if you really want to be honest, I thought that I was gonna be homeless. Like, I've had bigger fish to fucking fry than to be worried about that. You know what I'm saying? Bigger fish to fry. So, not that I'm going to be homeless, because I thought I was, but I'm not going to be, because God is always good. God is a untimely God. He'll give you shit when you least expect it. You could be waiting on shit, and then at the drop at the drop of the dime, at crunch time, he right there. That's what it is. So that's out of the way. I would still have a roof over my head. My mother is going back to work next week. You know what I'm saying? She'll be able to provide for herself. She'll be able to do for herself. I no longer have to have the weight on my shoulders anymore. Cause that was my full-time priority. YouTube was the last thing on my mind. When my mother got injured and she burned herself. She had second and third degree burns on her hand. She couldn't even ball her fists up. She couldn't go to work. She couldn't do nothing for herself. And I had to step up and be the man of the house and take care of everything. And it was hard to do that when you don't work a job like my mother worked. But I worked my ass off every damn day. That's why y'all won't get no videos like that. That's why I was inconsistent. I had a lot going on in my life. I was trying to take care of my mom and my brother. The only people that know that is the friends that was there for me through all of that. Because I had many days where I cried. Many days where I just wanted to end it all. Because I was so frustrated because I couldn't do more than what I was. And when I lost my job, I knew then that we were going to be... I just knew we was going to be homeless. I knew that we was going to have nowhere to stay. And that was going to be on my shoulder. But what did I do when I lost my job? When them people went behind my back and plotted against me to fire me? What did I do? First thing I did, I called corporate. And they offered me my job back. But what did I do? I declined it. Because I didn't want to work with bitches that already plotted against me already. But what happened to them? Them bitches lost their job. Bitch, you ain't finna plot against me and think you're gonna get away with it. Bitch, you lost your job. And the other bitch who used those homophobic terms against me, she's about to lose her job too. So that's one thing I took care of. I was out of work for 3 weeks and got another job just like that. Just like that. And I worked my ass off on that job because I already knew what I had to do. I had to take care of my mama because she could not do for herself. And what kind of son would I be to let her not do for her and let her be in a situation, let her not have no lights, not let her, have no roof over her head or have no food in the refrigerator. I made sure that shit happened. No phones to talk on. I made sure that happened. So can't nobody tell me shit about nothing. Nothing. So when people come at me and want to tell me some bullshit about what somebody done said, that don't even matter to me. I'm not finna get on here. I'm not finna bash nobody. Now, one more thing that I will say about Justin J is this. I love him to death. I will always love him. We had a friendship. But I'm not going to bash him just because of that. Because of the shit that he said. The shit hurt my feelings. It honestly did. That's why I called him about it. I ain't get no answer, but I called him about it. To let him know that. And even if he didn't answer the phone, I text him. I ain't get no response, but I know he seen it. But one thing about it is that was my friend at one point in time. And I ain't gonna never bash him. Period. And I don't want y'all to do it. So don't bash him. Don't talk about him. Don't even bring him up. And this would be the very last time I would ever address that shit. I'm not talking about Justin no more. I want him to continue to do well. I want him to continue to soar and continue to do what he do. I don't want to see no bad for him. Period. I don't want to see him struggle. I don't want to see him do none of this shit. Period. I don't give a fuck about this petty shit. So, fuck all that. I've had bigger fish to fry during this whole thing. Me and him ain't even talked in months. And I've had a lot going on in my life to even be worried about this petty YouTube drama shit that people be trying to bring to me. Y'all should already know I'm not even about that life. Now I'm about that life, but I'm not about that life. That's the life I ain't even about. I ain't about no drama. So I'm not finna do that. I don't want nobody bringing it up to me. Period. Don't bring it up. I'm not finna do it. But I hope he do. I just wish him the best, and I hope he do good for himself. Because he is doing good for himself. But I hope he continues to soar and do great things. All I know is that now, I'm focusing on myself. My mother is about to go back to work. She's about to start back making her money. She got a raise and everything. Now, she's back working now. She's about to start back next week. And now I can focus on me. And I can focus on getting my own space. Focus on getting out of her space. Now I don't have that I won't be having that financial burden on my back no more. Because that was stressful as fuck. Okay? Stressful as fuck. That's why I keep saying I have a lot. That's why I kept saying I got bigger fish to fry. Because I really did have bigger fish to fry than to be worried about some petty shit. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get off of here, and I'm gonna go get ready for work. But I had to get on here, and I had to vent. I had to do it. Because I know y'all want to see me win. I know y'all love me to death, and I love y'all too. I just had to vent, I damn near cried doing this. But like I keep saying, I always say this that every time I get ready to cry, I always say, I'm a gangster and gangsters don't cry. I'm way too hard to cry. Y'all ain't gonna never see me cry on here. Y'all almost did today. My eyes watered up. But yeah. Y'all ain't gonna never see that. But I wanna thank y'all for listening. I wanna thank y'all for just being around. And I know that sometimes I could be very inconsistent. I know that sometimes I'm gonna be um sometimes I my life can get in the way of things, but I try. I try to be everything for everybody. But I just had to vent. I've came to I just decided to just deal with the fact that I no longer have that long time friend in my life anymore, and it's okay. It's okay sometimes to lose people. It's not always a bad thing. Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes people just can't be in your life. Sometimes people just don't understand your life. Sometimes people just don't understand you. Hell, they don't understand themselves. But I made peace with that. I will always love my best friend. I will always love him. We've done a lot of stuff together. We've cried about men together. We've went on shopping sprees together. We didn't went to go fight together. We didn't made out with each other. We've done a whole lot of stuff together. A whole lot of stuff together. But I hope he continues to do well in his teaching career. He's a teacher. Hope he continues to do well in that. Um, I just hope he happy. I hope he happy. That's all that matters. As long as he's happy. Same thing for Justin. But with that being said, I'm about to go. And when I get home tonight, I'm gonna try to do at least 2 of those reviews because I didn't do Love and Hip Hop last night or Basketball Wives because Basketball Wives came on Sunday and Monday. And I ain't doing no review for neither episode. So um yeah, I gotta catch up on that and get y'all reviews and stuff like that. Would you be cool with him if he came back and talk to you and y'all work it out? We can be cool, but we'll never be like we used to be. Because once you do that to me one time, once I act like I will never be able to trust him the same. Like, if I'm asking you if there's an issue and you tell me no, but then you talk to our other friends and you make it abundantly clear that you got an issue with me, then I can't rock with you. I can't rock with you if you do that. You gotta be upfront with me. So we can be cool. If if he came to me and talked to me about it, we could be cool. We can hang out. But we'll never be the same. I don't like it when people are not honest about how they feel. I don't give a fuck. If I'm wrong, just tell me that. And we can talk about it. Because one thing about me, I'm going to always admit to my wrongdoings. Because I know I can be a fucked up ass bitch sometimes. But it's all a part of life and it's a part of being a grown up. So with that being said, I'm finna go on. I've been saying it for the last few minutes. I'm finna go on and get up off of here. And I'll talk to you guys later. And I'll go live tomorrow because I'm off tomorrow. I didn't go live at all yesterday because it was my auntie funeral, so I ain't really want to go live. But I'll talk to y'all later, and I'll see y'all later. Thanks for listening again, and I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.